Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode on how to create your own CAD/MDT. We'll be creating the homepage. For the sake of time, in this video I have already designed it off camera, so it will be easier to follow the way to code them. We will work on the account options, the identifiers that a lot of people have issues with, the announcement box, the pop-up for the departments, and the basic data. So simply, I'm going to start off by going to the logout button, double click it, start workflow. We're going to click here, click account, logout. Simply, that's all you need. We're going to go here, we're going to go to page, and we're going to select index, which in my case is the login page. Now we're going to exit. Now we're done with the button. That's like the first step. Now the second step, which will be the account. In my case, for the sake of time, I already designed it and made it. If you can see here, I've already made a pop-up and another pop-up for more options, which we'll see later. So first, we're gonna code the button to open the pop-up. We're gonna go to Element Action, Show, and we're gonna select the pop-up B. It's the pop-up for the main thing. And here, we're gonna go to pop-up B, click More Options, click Start Workflow, and this one is gonna show what is gonna hide pop-up B. Then it's gonna show pop-up C. So that's one. Now, simply after we have coded this button and the other button behind it, we're gonna first start with the Steam. We're gonna go to Data, User, and I already have created it. So how to create it is click a new field, you enter Steam, hex, click text, and click create. But in my case, I have already done it. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna click here in content. It's gonna be current user, Steam hex, and that's all you have to do. Now we're gonna go with the identifiers. Simply, we're gonna get a text box, and we're gonna put it in the middle, and we're gonna get an icon, which is gonna be a trash icon. Let's try trash. There you go. We're gonna change it to none and have the button colored red. Now, to use the data and create the identifiers, first you're gonna go to new type, write identifiers, there we go. Or actually identifier. Create, make another field inside it, current identifier, and it should be text. Create, then go to user, click new field, it's gonna be identifiers. Then go down to find identifier and make sure that this is checked. If it's not checked, it's not gonna work. Create, go to design. Now we're gonna do the simple thing. You're gonna click on the repeat group where it says type of content, click on it. Then you're gonna look for identifier, then down here where it says data source, click, do a search for identifier. Then you're gonna click here on the text that you just added. We're going to write down, gonna be current cell identifier, and that's all you have to do. Now let's just change it a little bit so people can see it. We're gonna make it about 24, which is a decent size. We're gonna change the font. There we go. Now we are done. So let's add a trash button too. And let's code it. It's gonna be data thing, delete thing. It's gonna be current cell identifier. From there, gonna add a button, and that button is gonna be for the identifier. It's gonna be create new thing, identifier, current identifier, and look for new identifier, valid. Then you're gonna make another data, it's gonna be data thing, make a new thing, current user, identifiers, add, and result of step 1. There we go. So now we are done with the identifier. We're gonna test it in a minute. Now we're gonna go for the Steam, back on Steam, then gonna click start workflow, create a new thing. Wait, no, it's gonna be change, make a change to a thing, current user, add a new field. It's gonna be, there you go. Steam is input Steam is valid, and we are done with both the Steam and the identifier. So now we're gonna close this and go to the pop-up, I believe pop-up C. I'm gonna call this more options. And here the first input will be the username. So I suggest you don't put anything in the placeholder. You go down where it says content, click on here, click current user, username. So it's gonna show you your current user's username instead of being an empty box. Down here, same thing. Just gonna put, instead of current user's username, it's gonna be current user's email. There you go. But this one is gonna be disabled, so no one can change the email. Current password, new password, and confirm password. We're gonna click new workflow on the save info button. We're gonna go to, I believe, account, update the user. The old password will be the current password's valid. Change password, gonna be current password, no, gonna be new password's valid. Confirm password, so they can confirm it. It's gonna be confirms password's valid, and you're done. So what I suggest you to do also is go to account, log out the player, log out the user, and then go to, and send them to the login page, so they can log in again. Right. Let me just make it only when current user isn't logged in. There you go. Now, we're done with this. And let's go to back button, which what it's gonna do is it's gonna hide the more options. Then it's gonna show, if I go to element, it's gonna show the pop-up B, which is in our case the account. And we're done with this, I believe. We're all gonna test it at the end, so it's not a problem. Now clock in, which will be for the departments. I have already chosen all the main departments that I have on my computer. All the icons, the blink icon sheriff, fire, EMS, etc. I'm gonna go back, click on the clock in, double click on it. Then we're gonna click and go down till it says element action show. And it should be department that it is. We're done with this one. Now we're gonna move to the public announcement. We're gonna go to data, new type, announcement. There you go. Create, and then we're gonna create a new field. It's gonna be announcement, then /message. I'm gonna click field type, text, and we're gonna add another one, announce by, so it shows who announced it. We're gonna click text and create. From there, if I got a text and I made it full, just the whole thing, make sure you don't put it down here, because you don't have to, just put it up here. Let's just maximize it. Okay, great. Just make sure it's fully inside. And there you go. We go to style, and it's gonna be empty. That's how we want it. We're gonna make it white. We're gonna make it centered. Then make it about 36. No, that's too much. 24. That should be better. Then go here, click here. And it should be Oh no, wait, click here first on the repeating group, type of content, and go to announcement, data, stored, and go to do a search for announcement. There we go. So this is how it should be, no errors. Now we go, we click here, current cell users, message, and if you really want to put someone's name in there, just go create by, oh no, that's not what I wanted, there you go. So it's gonna look like this, which you don't really want it to look like that, which looks weird. Gonna click here, space, there we go, it's better now. We're gonna make it full, and we are done. That's all you have to do. So let's just go to app data, announcement, create a new. I'm just gonna keep that empty, and I'm gonna write hello everyone. This is my newest CAD/MDT. I hope you enjoy it. There we go. You can write whatever. I'm just gonna write my name, Nicholas Edward. Create. There you go. Now it should be there. Let's take a look. Yep, there it is. So starting with, it's gonna show your date. Just simply current date/time. The welcome, which is current username, current user's username. So let's start. I'm not gonna log out yet. I'm gonna start with account. I'm gonna create a new identifier, which is gonna be CS Nicholas send. Oh, what you have to do is, so you can empty the input, we're gonna go to the identifier, save ID, and click here, go to element action, and reset input. So you can reset the input and people cannot spam the identifier, which is good. Click account, we can delete it. Now we can remake it, Nicholas, boom. So no people can spam it. Oh wait, no, you still can't spam it. Okay, we can fix that easily. Just click here, this shouldn't be empty. There we go. Now you can spam it basically. So I already have done this. You can write Steam score, then I'm gonna write some random numbers and click save. And if you go to data and the current user, click here, and it should show you what I just entered, the Steam hex. Same thing. Now we're gonna click more options. Yeah, you can change your username if you have to. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Just write your name, simple. Nicholas, you can write Nick. Or let me just write Joseph. And there we go. And I believe save. Oh, you have to write an exist. Okay. In my case, I'm just gonna create a new password and test that out. It's gonna be demo. Then it's gonna be demo 1. Then demo 1 again. Create, send, create. The old password is not right. Okay. Maybe the password was demo 1. It's gonna be demo and demo again. Create. It should log you out and put you in the login page. Your account has successfully updated. Okay. Now we're out of the page. Just enter the password again. Log in. And it should change. Oh, well, it didn't. Okay. So, I did figure out why it did not work. So, simply click here, where first you have to go to the save info. Now you have to go to this workflow. You're gonna click here, then you're gonna click data, make changes to a thing, current user, username, gonna be, scroll down a little bit. Gonna name this, because it's empty box, gonna name it username, so I know that it's a username. Gonna go here, usernames valid. Take this and make sure to put it next, before like step 2, before the logout, so it does save in the end and it doesn't break down. Give it a second. We go to more options. Now we're gonna write Nick, actually Joseph, Edward. Now we're gonna enter the current password, which is demo. Then demo1, demo1. There we go. Click Save Info to show your account has been successfully updated. Then we go back. And it's gonna send you to the login page. Now you're gonna enter demo1, login, and it should change the name. There we go. That was simple. And I believe that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching.